fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Okay, hello, good morning, a very warm welcome to a very Christmassy episode of Reading Rail Tours 23 with me, Jake. Hello, welcome if you are a regular here on my railway channel, or hello, good morning, a very warm welcome to you if you are joining me here for the very first time. You are all very welcome here on my railway channel. This is going to be a whole week of Christmas rail tours around the country, looking at various different charters from various different companies, heading down to Bath and around the country for Christmas markets as we are in the run-up to Christmas. Today we start with a London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads with Bully Pacific West Country class 34828 Eddystone, working in West Coast Railways charter down to Bristol Temple Meads this morning. We will then run up to Banbury on the Chiltern mainline for a Ulverston to Bath Spa with 2 locomotive services limited class 47 Statesman, heading down to Bath Spa for the Christmas market. We will then run down to Windsor and Eastern Riverside for a West Coast Railways private charter. In the next few days we will be seeing 71,000 Duke of Gloucester, we will be seeing 35028 Clan Line and various other locomotives. I hope you really enjoy this Christmas vlog and seeing the wonderful heritage locomotives here on the main line as we celebrate the run-up to Christmas. guys, hello. We have arrived at a very soggy, wet Banbury station. As you can see, just behind me here, we are now here for the Locomotive Services Christmas Statesman trip, running from Eddystone to Baspa. On today's charter, we have 47593 Galloway Princess and 47810. I hope you enjoy the photos of these two wonderful Class 47s. Okay then guys, so we have now finished here at Banbury, as you can see just behind us here. We are now heading for our next and final stop at Windsor and Eton Riverside to see a West Coast Railways private charter with 47746 and 57314. I hope you enjoy. Okay then guys, hello, we have now arrived at our third destination of the day. We are now here at Windsor and Eton Riverside. As you can see, just behind me here with this spectacular station building, we are here to see a West Coast Railway private charter all the way from Scarborough, finishing its journey here at Windsor and Eton Riverside. On this journey should be 47746 and 57314. Please do enjoy these wonderful heritage locomotives. Okay then guys, so sadly that is the end of today's journey here at Windsor and Eton Riverside. As you can see just behind me here with this spectacular building that is literally just behind me. That is it for day one of this week for Christmas chartered rail spotting. Join me on Tuesday morning when we will be at Reading Station for 71,000 Duke of Gloucester or 7 million Britannia, doing the Rugby to Bath Spa, where the train starts as a 47, changes at Hanwell Bridge Loop, and then we'll go down to Bath Spa via Reading. So join me on Tuesday morning for an epic steamer heading down to Bath Spa for the Bath Christmas market. Okay, hello, good morning. A very warm welcome back to the channel. Today is day 2 of the Christmas train spotting for the first week of December 2025. Today we have arrived at a very chilly Reading Station, as you can see just behind me here. Today we are here to see a steam Christmas charter from Locomotive Services. On today's charter it should be 71,000 Duke of Gloucester and a Locomotive Services diesel. I really hope you enjoy this brand new steam locomotive here on the main line. Okay then guys, so sadly that is the end of day 2 of the train spotting week here with me around the country. Thank you for joining me to see 71,000 Duke of Gloucester and the Locomotive Services diesel. Wasn't he absolutely amazing? Like, how good was that brand new steam locomotive? I will enjoy seeing Duke of Gloucester for a long time. A big thank you today will go to Locomotive Services for providing today's steam charter from Rugby down to Bath Spa and back again with Duke of Gloucester and the diesel. Wasn't he amazing though? But anyway, thank you for coming with me today. Means a lot to have you with me. Join me tomorrow down at Eddystone and we'll be seeing 35028 Merchant Navy Clan Line running down from London Victoria down to Yeovil and back. See you tomorrow. Okay then, hello, it is day 3 of the Christmas charter spotting around the south of the country. We have come this morning to Basingstoke on the South Western Railway main line. As you can see just behind me here, we are here to see 35028 Clan Line working her last rail tour of 2025, the Sherborne Christmas Carol, working from London Victoria down to Sherborne and Yeovil. On the train today will be 35028 Clan Line and a West Coast Railway 47. I hope you enjoyed today's photos and the footage of the Sherborne Christmas Carol. Okay then folks, so sadly that is it for 35028 Clan Line for 2025, heading down to Sherborne and to Yeovil Junction. I really hope you have enjoyed coming with me today to see this wonderful Merchant Navy steam locomotive. Thanks today go to Railway Touring Company, West Coast Railways and to the Merchant Navy Preservation Society. for this wonderful charter tour. And I will see you tomorrow at Reading Station for the return of 71,000, the Duke of Gloucester, with the locomotive services, Bath Christmas Market Express service, working down to Bath Spa from Hanwell Bridge Loop. See you there. Okay, hello, good morning. A very warm welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4 of the first week of December Christmas charter spotting. Today we have arrived at a very cold Newbury Racecourse station, as you can just about see behind me here. We are now waiting for 71,000, the Duke of Gloucester, to arrive with the Locomotive Services Limited Christmas charters service, working from Dorridge down to Bath Spa this morning. I hope you enjoyed today's photos and footage of 71,000, the Duke of Gloucester. Okay then guys, so we have now finished here at Newbury Racecourse, as you can see vaguely just behind me here. We have now finished with the 71,000 Duke of Gloucester for today, but don't worry, come and join me again on Saturday morning, where we will be at Reading and possibly here back at Newbury Racecourse, ready to see 34028 Eddystone and 71,000 the Duke of Gloucester hauling 2 Christmas trips. Eddystone will be hauling a West Coast Railways trip, and 71,000 the Duke of Gloucester will be hauling a Christmas trip again down to Bath Spa. Come and join me on Saturday, where you can see both locomotives in all their glory. Okay, hello, good morning, a very warm welcome back to my railway channel. Today is the 5th and last day of the first week of December Christmas charter spotting around the UK. Today we have arrived at a very cold, chilly Reading Station, as you can see just behind me here. Today we are seeing not 1 but 2 Christmas charter services. This morning we start with a railway touring company service heading from Newbury down to Rochester and back. This is being operated by West Coast Railways. On the front of this morning's charter is a West Country class locomotive. 34028 Eddystone will be hauling the service with a class 47 on the rear of today's service. Later on we'll be heading down to Newbury Racecourse for a Locomotive Services Limited Christmas charter. On today's charter we are expecting 71,000 the Duke of Gloucester with a class 47 on the rear, or it might be Mayflower, we don't know which one yet, but we're hoping 71,000 is on it. This will be heading from Hanwell Bridge Loop down to Bath Spa and back again. I hope you enjoy today's charter services as we head into the run for Christmas for the United Kingdom.
Section 15 of the 0821 charter service. This is a special charter train. Only customers with tickets for this service are permitted to board the train.
Okay then folks, so sadly that is it for this week's first week of December Christmas charter spotting around the south of the UK. I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who has come along with me on my channel this week to see these wonderful, beautiful heritage locomotives here on our wonderful main line. Now there are some thank yous that I do need to say. So I will start with Railway Touring Company for organising the railway company tours that we have had this week for 34028 Eddystone. They have been absolutely wonderful to see. So Railway Touring Company, thank you for organising and promoting those tours. To West Coast Railways for operating 34028, the Class 47s, the Class 57s that we've had this week. Thank you very, very much for all of those locomotives. They looked and sounded absolutely stunning this week. Whether it was here, Windsor, Basingstoke, it was absolutely wonderful. So thank you very much to you guys for that. To the Merchant Navy Preservation Society for operating 35028 Clan Line. Guys, what an amazing job you've done with Clan Line this week. Hasn't she been absolutely beautiful? Working down to Yeovil, beautiful as always, making her look and sound absolutely incredible. So a big thank you to the Merchant Navy Preservation Society. My last thank you this week is to Locomotive Services Limited for operating 71,000 the Duke of Gloucester, 47593 the Galloway Princess, the Statesman locomotives, Class 47s. It's been absolutely wonderful seeing all of these beautiful locomotives on the main line for these railway companies. I would like to say a big thank you to all the staff, the volunteers who have made this week work so well here on the main line. You have made the locos look so amazing. You've done them up really well. They sounded amazing and looked incredible. And it wouldn't be here on the main line for all of us to see if it wasn't for you guys working behind the scenes, making all of this possible. So thank you to the staff and the volunteers and everyone who worked together to make all of this possible. Now that is it, sadly, for me this week. If you would like to see and hear more from me, then please do smash a big thumbs up. Leave your lovely little comments down below of what you guys would like to see here on my railway channel. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe. Guess what? It is free for you guys. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is free for you guys. So do turn on your notification bell just down below here, and then you will be notified when I post another video very soon. Bye.